Well, we accomplished. Hey, we got the light working back here. I think it was just cold. Anyway, we accomplished our goal. We needed to get out part 1. So we got time. We might be able to get part 2 out. Anyway, something weird while I'm here. But I got like Studio 2 set up here. I call it De Casa El Diablo. I was looking out in the original studio that's haunted out in the barn. If you guys go back and watch the old videos of just showing random cars, you'll see stuff. There's like my studio that I had set up back there where everything changes in the background. You got to try to Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, everybody basically, armed forces. They would, when they were watching the videos, they would try to find what changed in the background, and it was like a game that you would play. It was fun. Anyway, so I'm out there looking for something to hold my cigar, and I remembered I had these ashtrays that I made when I was a little kid, back in the early 70s, when you were allowed to make ashtrays in school, like the clay ashtrays. And I found something in there that was never in there. I know it was never in there. But look at this right here. 1967 casting of a El Camino. And then this, I think it's a Rolls Royce or whatever, 1981 casting. But these were never in there because I know, I have like a little section of secret stuff, and I kept these ashtrays in my great Uncle Bill stainless steel lunchbox. It has his little thermos in there and stuff like that. And so I kept his little lunchbox, And so I'm looking in that lunchbox, and these 2 cars are in there. And I know I did not put those 2 Hot Wheels in there. So as I'm looking around on the top shelf, I look down, and there's these 2, the old style wooden speakers that you plug in your stereo systems. I had a couple of them stacked up. Well, they were thrown off the top shelf and smashed sort of on this workbench. One was broke, the other one was laying there. I'm like, boy, that's weird, huh? And then I found these cars. So what I'm thinking of is I got visited from the world beyond by Disco. And I think he put them cars in there for me. Yep, made it. Part 1, we got it downloaded. The whole part, the worst part of it is not so much showing the cars and recording and stuff like that. It's the editing. Good heavens, and the exporting and the downloading and all the BS that goes with that. Oh, that El Camino, I think that thing's probably worth $100. How about that? Weird. Okay, let's get back to doing these Hot Wheels cars. Next up, here we go. America. Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah. Those guys are cool. Those cars are cool. We'll put the silver one up here. That Gordon Murray Automotive T.33. T.33. Woo, look at them taillights. Yeah. Let's see what that says under the magnifying glass there. Front, top. This is a beautiful car. I hope it's real. Okay, here we go. 2024 England. Designer, Gordon Murray Automotive. The T.33 combines timeless beauty with lightweight engineering to create one of the world's most beautiful and accomplished 2-seat supercars. Excluding effortless style, it is deeply influenced by the clean design and generous proportions of iconic 1960s sports cars. Highly detailed cutting-edge designs. Just get in the driver's seat and prepare to turn heads. Factory fresh is the little grouping on the side. Here's the up-close personal. Oh, we already showed that one, right? Okay, so that's the Gordon Murray. Put him there to buzz around there for a little bit, get a close-up on him. Already 10 minutes into this, and I gotta get a cocktail. I'll be right back. Next up is the Heiko. If I'm pronouncing this stuff wrong, I don't care. Leave a comment down below. There's 2 colors. There's a red one and a white one. Here's an up-close version.
At this point, I don't know if this is a real car, concept car, fantasy car. I do not know yet. All right, here we go.
Ford, El Segundo, California, so that makes it a fantasy car. It looks real to me. Imagine it's the 1980s and you're cruising in the latest JDM Icon. It's the hottest car on the street, featuring sporty proportions, pop-down headlights, and race car-inspired windows. A dream collection of Japanese domestic market vehicles. It does have some Japanese stuff on the side, number 99. Got some little tiny tempo turn signals on the front. It's a nice car though. Yeah. I wouldn't have thunk it was, I would have thought it was real. It looks real. Kind of reminds me of a Datsun or something like that. There's a white one and a red one. 2 colors, we got them both. I think we just picked up that red one not too long ago, so we were cutting close on that. Oh my goodness, here we go. We better take a little adult beverage time. Here we go. Number 104. Autobots, let's roll. Autobots, transform. It is Optimus Prime. Awesome. I only got one of these, so look at that.
Transformers, more than meets the eyes.
Optimus Prime, beautiful. That's a beautiful truck. This truck reminds me of it's an older one, a black wall, maybe even, I think it might even been a red line. Right at the end of the red lines or the beginning of black walls, it was I think it was a red truck, looked like this Optimus Prime. And it either had a cement, there was a cement mixer on it, or it was a dump truck or something, but it was a red one. And the back of it, I lost the back of it, and I always had that truck forever. Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. Watch Optimus Prime as he speeds and stunts along the iconic orange track. There's more than meets the eye to this robot in disguise. Vehicles inspired by popular movies, TV shows, and video games, and more. He is from the Hot Wheels Screen Time. Beautiful, beautiful truck. Optimus Prime. We'll put him right there. Let him go around. I bet you next year, I bet you in 2026, who's the guy that he used to fight all the time? Who was the other dude? Optimus Prime. Those guys are Autobots. The Decepticons. Who was the leader of the Decepticons? Man, I was just telling one of the grandkids that the other day. Optimus Prime and Megatron, fool! I don't know. The guy was a jet, though. He was like a jet. He would transform into a jet. Leave a comment below who that guy was. That's gonna bug the heck out of me. 2 colors on this. This is called the Slide Burn. And this one here, it reminds me of like, not the original 16, but like the second or third group of Hot Wheels that came out. This car goes back a little bit with the design. Whoever designed this, you guys would know better than me. But this is like a Netflix car here too. All right, let's get Optimus Prime out of here.
Roll on, Autobots.
Decepticon! I almost got that guy. I almost thought of it. All right, let's stick the pink one up there. That one's gonna be worth a lot of money someday. Now I'm talking like Optimus Prime. Slide Burn draws inspiration from our 1970s Hot Wheels design. Now, you know what? I haven't read this shit. And did I come up with that? I must be like some kind of frickin' Houdini or something. Anyway, From our inspiration from our 1970s Hot Wheels design and aesthetic with its twin induction hood scoops and quad port exhaust afterburners, this slick muscle car looks like it's been sliding the orange track for decades. The most epic Hot Wheels vehicles ever made, all together in one rockin' collection. Anyway, I don't prepare for this, you know. I just talk and show the cars or whatever. How weird is that? Is that weird or what? Here's the car up close. Sorry, I didn't put that up there. All right, look at that. That does look like something from the original Hot Wheels. You know, the second year, third year, you know, something like that. Let's see. That's number 108. Hopefully I'm putting all the numbers up here and the names of these darn things. But man, is that cool or what? I'm freaking myself out.
I'm freaking myself out.
I'm freaking myself out.
I'm freaking myself out on that.
Amazing. Hopefully someone will see this, more than 6 people. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Lets me know that you care. I had to take the sombrero off because that thing was heavy. I don't know how y'all get around Mexico with them things on. They're heavy, man. Block the sun. That's the one I found on the highway. I think it's probably full of something in there. It's really heavy. It's like, it weighs a few pounds. I'm afraid to look inside there. I know I got the men in black watching me right now. I hate to take this car off the little spinning wheel because it looks good, but.
Well, let's see. This is number
114, and it's called the Drift Ender. Sort of looks like a Hummer with a mail truck, and there's something going on in the back. 2 colors. All right, we got to get this guy out of here. I hate to do it, but we gotta give somebody else a turn up there. I like that car. All right, let's put the blue one up there. Okay. Oh, this is real. Oh, it's a Land Rover. I thought I kind of recognized the design. 1990, Solihull, England. If I pronounced that wrong, I don't give a flying fuck. Just leave me a message down there below on Hooked on Phonics. Rover. Designer. Skid sideways around the corner while maintaining total control in this distinctive drift wagon that's mastered the art of clutch kicking. It ends all drifts by dropping the mic on its competition, making it the true drift ender. Be the first on the scene with these emergency response vehicles. Wow. To protect and to swerve. Close. Oh, it says police on the front there. Land Rover. Looks like Land Rovers were a little bit overrated. So there's stuff up in there, whatever's in there. But it's an emergency vehicle, police Land Rover. There you go. All right, there you have it. There's them two. We'll let them go around there for a little bit. Custom Kia EV6. Looks like another electric vehicle. We'll put the purple one up there, all right? There you go. There he is. Nice tempos. I don't even know what that is on there. We'll look here in a minute. Our lighting's kind of messed up now. Nope. There you go. Custom Kia EV6. Born 2022. Hwaseong, South Korea. It's a real car. Kia. Fall in love with this track-ready, all-electric compact crossover. Its central driving position and extreme aero package is optimized for the track to provide peak precision performance. Fully charged and ready to roll. It looks like it's got some kind of, what do you call them dudes? Oh man, I don't know. I'm too old for that. What do you call them little dudes?
Anime, jackass!
Japanese cartoons. Did I say that twice? Purple and turquoise. A lot of turquoise this year. They must have had a sale on that paint over in, where are these things made at anymore? Malaysia. Now that we got rolling, we're really rock and rolling now. That's the custom Kia EV6 electric vehicle. The long block. All right, there we go. Got to take the Kia down there. There's the long block, number 135. There was one of these last year that's kind of, I don't know, it's inspired by something. Some kind of toy. It's another Hot Wheels art car. This is the blue one. Sort of like a station wagon thing. There was one of these last year. Not the station wagon one, but there's the art part of it. Looks like a D. The long block. Also got in California, Hot Wheels. Always ready for a ride in the carpool lane. This speedy station wagon is inspired by classic Woody wagons and designed in a wood toy aesthetic. Take a seat in the way back and enjoy the ride. Oh, there's probably something back in there. I can't see it though.
Man, I can't tell what that is.
If you guys know what the heck's inside there, let me know. I like the wheels on it though. It's got those ones that the Lotus had on there. So those are pretty. See how that curves? Get that up closer. That'd be good for, buy them up. That'd be good for the track. Road course tracks. Don't tell anybody I told you that though, because I could be wrong. All right, there's that guy. Green one, 2 colors. Ford Model A Custom 31, number 140. This is another one of my favorites. Let's move this guy here. Okay, the red one I think was the first one that came out, and I know somewhere I got a bag or a box of about 12 of them things because I wanted to do some kind of like custom racing, customize them a little bit, paint them different, you know. It's gonna do that with the Lotuses too, but.
This car is awesome. I love it.
Ford Model A Custom. I'd like to have a real one of these, just maybe chopped a little bit. I'm looking for a new project. Got a 1968 GMC cargo van that I'm looking out of. I want to turn it into a dragster, put wheelie bars on the back of it, and see if I can stand that baby up. Whoop, down there, yeah. One more last time. I'm really not allowed. I was just talking to somebody today, Dawn. I'm really not allowed to do that, but I want to, like, I don't know, maybe I'll build it, let some youngster drive it. Ford Model A Custom 31. Born in 1931, Detroit, Michigan. The designer is Ford. Celebrating the origins of modifying cars to maximize performance, this customized Model A is a traditional hot rod with a lake header and removed fenders. It's ready to race on the beach, tarmac, or even dirt tracks. Oh yeah, you can tell that's Gus because that's all he does is send this car in. All right, we're gonna set that over there. We're gonna, for our highlight reel. Shout out to Porky Ridge. He dropped that one off to me from Whatnot, and this one, I just picked that up last week when I was down in Cameron, North Carolina. So we got both colors of that. Happy for that.
So that's one of my favorites for that year.
Here's another one I picked up the second color for. Here, we'll let you guys see this one because I think that one's the second color that I found. All right, this is number 142, the McLaren W1. Born in 2025, walking United Kingdom. Designer McLaren. Get in line to be among the few who get to drive the McLaren W1. As the McLaren F1 and P1 successor, this generation of supercar is designed to push the boundaries of speed and has a limited production. These speed demons prove any day is a great day to hit the track. So that's a real car. It has a little tiny McLaren tempo on the front of it. Right there, see it? There it is. There he is, right there on the hood. On the bonnet, right? Bonnet. Let's let them guys go around for a little bit. Number 148, brought to you by Porky Ridge from Whatnot. He dropped this one off for me. I think I might have got one of these at the beginning. The Cone Shaker, which, I don't know. There he is, the Cone Shaker. Fantasy car. It'll be front, back. I'm sure there's something crazy we can do with these. I like the back wheels though. Yeah, front wheels are okay too. And they're like, look at the bottom. It's got that big hollow hole. Steel, yeah, you know, metal, whatever the heck that is, that pot metal there. Stick your finger in there. Oh, you could stack them. I know you could stack them on top of each other. It's weird, I don't know. It's just a strange car. Fantasy car. You know, I'm sure moms and dads with kids, they'd love this one, stepping on that damn cone. Oh, man. This one, maybe I will save this one because by the time my grandkids are my age, this thing might be worth money because I know parents will be throwing this son of a bitch out. Taking the city by storm, one cool ride at a time, I guess. They're cones. Stack them, rack them, and line them up. Cone Shaker cruises through the cone zone as it redirects traffic, helps with soccer drills, and puts in a hard day's work at the construction site. Yeah, I guess you could park them different places and shit. I don't know, man. Hey, Dig Dug, you remember the blast off? Boom, it just happened. Blast off! Okay, Cone Shaker. Stupid. I don't know. It can be useful for something. We'll use it for some shit. Finish line? I don't know. Cone Shaker. Hodo Rodo, which I don't know. We're gonna read about that. Number 158. We'll put the white one up there. I think it's easier for you to see. He's got some. Well, you know, let's put the gray one up there because I think you'd be able to see the white one's tempo's better. But Hodo Rodo. See the tempos on top are kind of cool. I like the white one. They're cool. I think it's a fantasy car. I think it's a fantasy car. But these might be fun to like modify and race. They got them skinny wheels on the front. You know, something like that. It's like here, you gotta have a Hodo Rodo peg warmer, you know. Oh, there's like limited space for weight and stuff, so it should be cool. Something dumb to do, you know. This is from the Rod Squad. So it's like a rat rod. And it is a fantasy car. Capturing the garage-built spirit, this hot rod embraces a gritty aesthetic to complement its exposed components and sheer power. It will steal the car show with its high-revving, fuel-thirsty, 4-rotor engine.
Hodo Rodo. Rocho.
It's pretty cool looking for a fantasy car. It's got a 67 on top of there. Yeah, we could do something with that. That would be fun. You guys want to do one more? Let's do one more for this one because, like I said, the recording ain't bad. It's the darn editing. All right, let's do two more. There's two in a row on here. Number 171. Here's the orange one. This is the Amaru GTC. And at this point, I think it's a fantasy car, but at this point, I have no idea what this is. It's a fantasy car. The only thing more majestic than a hidden oasis surrounded by the best dunes in the world is to drive the all-new Amaru GTC. You won't run out of power to dominate the desert with this modern electric safari supercar. Oh, so this guy, he could run with that Tesla four-wheeler thing. Check out the tempos on this thing. On top. Can you see that? Pretty crazy. What's that? Front hood. Yeah, it's a weird car. It's a Fantasy electric car. Jury's out on that one still. Look at the windshield on that bad boy though. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, on this page, the last one. Let's do the last one for part 2. Man. This is number 172, the Renault E-Space F1. We'll put this one up there. Don't know if it's real or not. Renault though. That's a real name. It is. 1995 France. Designer Renault. Renault, I think. Feel the speed in this one-of-a-kind MPV that features a chassis and mid-mounted V10 engine taken straight from the Renault 1993 racer, producing 800 bhp and 520 pound-foot of torque. I guess, I don't know. This must be some kind of metric shit. This force of nature lives for the track. I guess this is like a real thing. One of a kind. So part of it's real. Some of it's real. I don't know. Customized cars with features like bigger spoilers, body kits, and other cool upgrades for personalized style. The Renault E-Space F1. Terrible color though. Should have made that thing like, a pink one and a, some kind of cherry red one. We don't need cherry red ones this year. And I'm Dr. Gus Greenfield. That's it for part 2. We'll be back with part 3, and it looks like we might have a part 4 and part 5, and who knows? Who knows? Hopefully by now, part 1 has been downloaded. It's out there. We got over 10 million views on part 1. Let's see what part 2 can do. Hope you guys are still waiting. And it's still, we got done recording this one before New Year's Eve, before 12 o'clock, before the ball drops. But I don't know about downloading it and getting it all done before 12 a.m. till 2026. But we're gonna give it a hell of a try. I'm Dr. Gus Greenfield, and I approve part 2.